BBC Look East.
Engineers have started work on assessing the damage to Southend pier after it was hit by a barge yesterday. An exclusion zone has been set up in case debris falls into the sea. Louise Holmes sent this report.
With just a few weeks left to the end of the summer season, this pier is usually bustling full of holidaymakers, but today it's eerily quiet. It's been closed since yesterday when a maintenance barge that was moored to the end of the pier smashed into it in high winds. A half-a-mile exclusion zone is also in place in the water in case of falling debris. The pier is owned by the Borough Council, and I'm joined now by Councillor Derek Jarvis, who's in charge of culture and tourism. Now, this pier is only just sort of back on its feet after the devastating fire a few years ago. Is this another big blow?
No, well, when you have a pier like this, it's an iconic structure, one of the longest, well, it is the longest pleasure pier in the world. You get these high winds, there's always a possibility of the unexpected and an accident happening. This was a small situation which developed in the sense that the barge that was moored here doing the helping the contractor put his pipes up underneath the pier, the contract going on to renew the fire protection system, broke its mooring, banged away against the pier and has damaged a couple of the piles and the footway that the walkway it supports.
Some of the metal has buckled and some of the decking's been raised. Has anyone been out and sort of been able to see how bad it is?
Oh yes, people have been out there. Engineers were out there within very early yesterday morning. The barge disappeared at 8:20. Engineers were out there shortly afterwards. I went down myself to have a look with colleagues, and of course there was a scaffolding there which itself has collapsed, so it makes it look a little bit worse than it is.
Mr. Jarvis, thank you very much. Well, the pier is likely to be closed for the rest of the day when structural engineers will come out and look a bit more closely at that damage and also assess how long it's likely to take to try and fix it.
Now, with the cost of fuel going up and everybody going green, we often ask how we'll get around in the next few years. Our reporter Fatima Manji is at Rockingham Speedway in Northamptonshire, where they've been showing off a vision of the cars of the future. Fatima.